Mountain when she comes. Right? She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. What was it about? It was about a train, wasn't it? I think we had this discussion before.
We did. We had it like last week, and I can't remember.
I think it was about a train.
No,
I don't think anybody actually had the tale. Like, nobody told us what it actually was. I was going to Google it, and I forgot. Guess it can't be that important. Oh, I said that, and then my phone just beeped because I said Google and okay. Here we go. Okay, Google. What is the song she'll be coming around the mountain about? A boat. Oh, no. Here we go.
She'll be coming round the mountain is a traditional folk song often categorized as children's music.
Yeah, but that doesn't tell me what it's about, you frickin' wiener. She'll be coming around the mountain is a traditional folk song. The song is derived from a Christian spiritual known as When the Chariot Comes. It has been assigned to four. Oh, okay, so it's about something to do with Jesus or something. I don't know, man.
Dad, help me.
That must be Delta frothing his woman. My God, now I can make fun of him for it. I like this. He got me last time, but I'm waiting for my chance. Did I knock any more down, or knock any more trees down over here? Before I go, I'm just gonna look. I don't think I did. Nope, it's the end of the road.
Check your email.
Oh crap! I forgot I'm recording again. I'll do it after. Remind me though. When I go to do a group picture, remind me. That's the time to get me.
Always unforgetful.
I think I just. Oh, I thought
Well,
that
you're
was a
busy
crow.
giving instructions then, so.
Okay, it's all good. All good.
George, get in the processor. I'm bringing you wood right now.
Okay. There's a skidder and a buncher over here that are bored too, but maybe we'll just focus, since there's only a few of us, we'll focus on that side.
Be my slave.
Be my slave.
If you guys want to see my V-Sync, I'm going to post a picture.
Is that where the rubber band, the logs and stuff?
Check the picture.
This one's brand new, Chris.
All right. Let's kill it.
I the fourth jet.
Hey, there, guy.
That's how new logging equipment's made, right?
Right? What would that be? A Timber Pro and a cat. That'd be a tiger cat right there.
Speaking of Timber Pro, that black widow, man, is...
Isn't that pretty?
Oh, man.
Good luck, Chris.
So
I do
mean.
like that. I do like that. I know. I want to do special editions of each of the machines. Like have ones that are worn out and ones that aren't, and that kind of fun stuff. Do some maybe some designs.
Vandalized.
Yeah, vandalized. Camo edition. I couldn't believe how many people wanted that stupid vandalized one. They're like, "Oh, I hope you release that. You better release that." I got a bunch of emails from people. Hey, how do I get that? And I'm like, "Why do you want that?"
Hey, the tree killer, you mean? The
Yeah,
Volvo?
it's the worst. It is the worst paint job ever. That was the point.
I got so many people asking me about it.
Right? Why? Why do they want it? You don't want that. I'm not. No, it's gone. I don't even have it anymore. I cleaned it up.
Oh yeah, that was like 10 years ago.
Yeah. I recorded that so long ago. I know. In the next 3 weeks, I'm going to be recording probably 3 to 4 episodes a day. So I will probably have like 4 months in advance of logging from scratch episodes.
You gotta slow it down, man.
I can't. I just have to take advantage of the time I have when I do. But I just keep scheduling them out, and then I don't have to worry about recording for 3 or 4 months. So that'll be good.
Hey, Shark, I think you forgot your logs.
You know what? I don't even... It looks like I have only one log, but I mean... Those logs are...
Delta, what the hell are you talking about?
Back when you had like V6 and V5 skater, you put out a pink one and a camo.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were still talking to your wife and talking about leopard skin stuff. I'm like, what? I'm like, what are you guys? I'm like, did he forget to turn his mic off or something? What's going on here? I like you better when you wear the leopard print one. Hey, I don't know.
That has the possibility to turn south real fast.
Yeah. Or totally north.
I can't load. You know what? I'm just gonna go skid. Anybody wants to load? Delta, you want to load?
Oh, I want to load. Let me load. I want to load. I want to load. I'm a loaderman. It's what I do. But that's all processed, so that's good.
One time, though, like someone, forgot to mute their mic and you were recording one time. Didn't that happen?
Probably. That's happened lots of times, though. I can't really remember a specific, except for that one time, the frothing. The frothening. Delta will never leave that one alone, but I like it.
It's well worth it.
Where you been anyway? I haven't seen you in a long time. Working too hard or what?
Oh, yeah.
Cut that shit out. I told you.
Are you recording?
Always. I don't care, though. YouTube can take me down if they want. It's all good. I don't care anymore. I'm just here to have fun.
I know without profanity, I don't have much of vocabulary.
Right. That's why Delta doesn't talk a lot in episodes anymore.
No.
What do I say? I don't know. I got nothing to say, man.
Frick.
Frick, yeah.
Dag nabbit.
You country-loving son of a gun.
Ah, dang.
Shut the front door.
Exactly, right? Can't get me for that.
Oh man, this V-Sync is getting on my nerves, man.
See, I got none of that, so I'm pretty happy.
I've never had that. What the heck?
I usually have frame rate losses, usually my big one, but it's been really good recently. I don't know
I
why.
want to cry, man. I want to cry.
You can turn VSync off. You can't turn VSync off.
Yeah, can you imagine? Oh, it's just a setting. You just turn it off. Oh, jeez. All this time. After
Are
all
you guys
this
kidding
time.
me right now?
Yeah. No, it's definitely a
Is there
setting. If
anything
you
I
go
can
under
do?
game
Should I
options,
turn
you
it
can
off
just turn
or on?
desync off.
You can turn VSync off.
Yeah.
I think it is off.
Hey, look, a truck. You know what really needs fuel, Chris, after you get those? If you keep going down that road, there's a buncher and a skidder at the end, and I think both of them are pretty close to empty. I know the skidder is. I don't know about the buncher, but knowing Al running it, it probably was pretty low on fuel.
Oh, hell.
Are you coming in, Delta, or no?
No, I'm good.
That's cool. You can hang.
Just came in
I just
to
want to
bust
hear
it
your
down.
sweet, loving voice. That's all I needed today.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Where's that boom sound when you usually do?
The boom sound. Oh, the gong. There it is.
There it
It sounded like thunder when I'm playing this. That's kind of cool.
is. No, I think it's raining. Like, it's actually real thunder you're hearing.
Oh, go ahead there, Chris. Pick a direction, any direction. Uh-huh.
I didn't even know
Oh,
what
yeah.
was
Glug, glug,
happening
glug.
in here.
And I'm full. Thank you, sir.
Delta, I'm really curious. What is that sound when you do that going thing, whatever?
It's about a 6-inch gong sitting right here on my desk.
It's an actual gong. He's not messing around.
I had two different ones. I've got this one.
I like that one. Where'd you get those? Didn't your girlfriend got them for you, didn't you?
Yeah, Amazon.
Love it. What was the thought process on getting those as a gift? You like gongs or something?
About 12 or 15 Miller Lots in.
Love it. Good decision, though. I'm not gonna lie. Great decision.
We were in Tennessee, drunk in a hotel. I'm like, oh, let's just buy random shit on Amazon.
Hey, you know what? I've bought way dumber things not under any influence of anything, so that's totally cool.
So,
I can respect that.
Which can you share? What's the dumbest thing you ever bought?
What, me?
Yeah.
Farming Simulator. Yeah. What's the dumbest thing I ever bought on Amazon? Jeez, I'd have to go back through my list. I'm trying to think of anything really memorable. It's usually just dumb things like USB holdy stuff, or I got like headphone holder thing. So I used to leave them on my
but that's
desk.
not really
But
dumb. It's useful.
it was dumb. I mean, it was a dumb decision. There's never used it once. I ended up hanging. What did I hang on it? I hung like a fishing lure on it or something. It's still sitting upstairs. I don't know what the hell to do with it. I can't think of anything really like. See, like he says a gong was a bad decision. I think that would be way
I don't
cooler.
even know what a gong.
What? What a what? Like
I
what
don't
a
even
gong
know
is?
What that is. Yeah.
It's a Chinese like round bronze metal thing that you hit. Does that make sense?
It's actually a musical instrument.
Musical. It's like a big
Oh,
bell,
okay.
flat
La,
bell.
la, 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 la.
Yeah.
Musical.
There's some pretty legendary gongs out there, though.
oh, yes.
Legendary gongs for legendary dongs.
Don't switch the D with a B. That
Yeah.
might go south.
Bongs.
Bongs.
What's
Bongs for dongs.
It wouldn't go south. It would go perfectly north.
Oh man.
You never been to Canada, have you? Popular commodity up here. Oh, look at this little tiny frickin' log. Oh. That must be that one I processed and didn't do a very good job on.
Where is our resident Canadian Big Al?
Wait, Big Al's not Canadian, is he?
Close enough.
Oh, yeah, true. It is close. I think Chad's closer.
Where's he from?
Minnesota.
Minnesota, yeah.
No, Chad's in Oregon. He's
Oh, no,
a
no,
state
no, we're
away.
talking about Big Al. Big Al's Minnesota.
Big
Yeah,
Al,
Chad's
yeah.
in Oregon. Yeah, that's right.
Minnesota. Close to Canada.
Big Al have a new name on Discord?
No, it says Big Al.
Big.
I see Big Al.
Here, you go ahead, Chris. If you need to go buy me. Oh, I can grab fuel if you're here. Hold on. Good. Now I don't need to go to the gas station. Got it. Thank you, sir.
What the heck?
I'm going to try not to hit your truck. Actually, you're going to have to pull ahead a little bit.
I found out what Al stands for.
What stands for?
Al.
Al? Like AL?
Yeah.
Always late.
I like.
Always late for logging crew. Oh man, no wonder we're getting desync. Look at this pile of frickin' crap over at this other landing that we used to have. Somebody grab a skidder and come up here with a chipper and get rid of that. That's bad.
If only you had a foreman.
I know I'm getting. What? I know I'm not.
Yeah.
And it's the rain. Gotta be the rain.
Love that
Could
rain.
it be?
Oh, hey, Shark. What's up, buddy?
How
Oh,
come you're empty, Jordan? Oh no, you're not. Never mind. It's the VC.
they probably just take a minute to catch up, yeah.
Somebody at work.
Clear.
With filming videos.
Jordan, you want me to unload them?
That's okay. I'll get this one. You can go back.
Peter had that happen, Jordan.
What's that?
Somebody at work randomly found these videos.
These? Yes. 2 people. But they
And I was
both
asking
thought
if
they
it was
were
me.
really cool, so it was good. Nobody's made fun of me yet.
They're like,
Yep.
I'm like, wait.
Yeah, it was actually one of our technicians in a totally different town that calls me. He said, "I watched this thing. I was playing on Xbox, and I heard your voice, and I recognized it." And I'm like, yeah, you did."
Sorry.
There goes that fire.
He's a good dude, though, so it was
sorry,
cool.
Chris, I'll fix it. I'll fix it, man. I'm telling you,
I
man.
didn't like it.
It's already was for.
What, at your work?
Yeah.
What, he didn't like it?
No, I didn't like it. It made me feel weird. He's like, yeah, I recognize your voice.
Isn't that funny? I love
It's
that.
only one. I crashed a truck first.
Well, we're getting a lot bigger now, so I think the chances of that happening are probably going to get a little higher.
Great.
Yeah, you're going to love it. It's good. It's the good stuff.
Just can't wait for the day where you pay us to play. And I'll be happy.
Hey, it could happen if we get big enough. Could be a thing. You'd have to be really good then, though. Like, really good. Like, you'd have to be better than me.
Well, now, is there a skater?
Which will
man?
never happen.
So many craft here.
Is there a craft maker? What? I wasn't listening.
No, there's like so many tops over here. That
Oh, yeah, that needs to get cleaned up for sure, because that's probably causing huge desync.
But I don't
Chris
have
is the
any
man.
skater
I
available.
don't know if you've been talking to Chad or not, but his map's almost ready.
Which one?
The newest one he's been working on.
I haven't actually heard of his most recent one.
I think it's a fall map, maybe, or
Oh,
it's a
cool.
summer map. But it's he's working on the what's it called, the GPS or whatever you call it there on the corner.
GPS. What's that?
The
The mini map.
Yeah. The
Oh, the PDA. Yeah.
PDA. One of them damn 3.
Yeah. I was like, what do you mean GPS? Why does he get a GPS in there?
I think
Yeah, I
it's
think-
almost ready.
Yeah,
I
mine.
thought he said it was going to come out yesterday, but I think maybe it's next week. It's supposed to.
I think it's out for beta this week,
Or beta, yeah.
or alpha, or omega, or something.
Yeah, I got two that are pretty much done, and then the new one I'm just doing the roads right now. But that one's I'm gonna spend a lot of time on that one, more so than the other ones, because it's actually gonna have roads and infrastructure and switchbacks and all that fun stuff. So
Switchbacks are my favorite.
yeah, there's a lot of mountain. It's really hard. Like for me, it's annoying because it takes so long when you build mountains to do all the switchbacks and lay it all. But yeah, it'll be good when it's done. All in good time.
Just for a fun fact, which vehicle do you test the roads with?
Oh, which vehicle?
Yeah, is it the lowboy? If the lowboy makes anything else to make it?
I mean, honestly, with these trucks, the way I have them now, there's nothing that you can't pretty much clear with these, unless it's a legit pinpoint, like to become a teeter-totter. They usually sit pretty good. What happened to all these logs? Why are they over here?
Jordan, don't ask.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm just gonna walk away. Didn't happen.
Hey, FDR, I'm about to start working on this road up on the mountain. That good?
Sure. It's all good. Bring them down, cut them up, whatever you need to do. Here, I'm gonna shovel these down to you. We'll do some hoe checking. Check them hoes. Oh yeah, next week will be all the mods updated. So we'll have to re-download, but they'll be a lot better. The locking straps are the one big fix. That'll be nice.
Did you add them back on the headers?
No, they can't put them on the bunchers. They just don't work proper, but for everything else, they're perfect.
Yeah, that's too bad. I really like them on the buncher.
Yeah, they were okay, but they caused a lot of mess ups too, especially in multiplayer. They were really, really bad in multiplayer. Where the trees would literally stay attached to the machine, but start like jumping up and down like far away, like 50 feet away, and they'd still be attached somehow, and you're like, wait, what?
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was neat, like as a thing to see. It was something for sure, but didn't work super well for playing. But yeah, now that all the machines no longer have locking strap or don't lock down to the trailers, I was able to make it so the locking straps are part of the primary component. Because on the other ones, I had to attach a secondary component to the main component, meaning this head that we're looking at right now that we're grabbing with actually right now has a tiny other little head attached to it that's invisible that you can't see. And that's what the locking straps are attached to. By having them as a separate piece, it causes it so you can't lock your own machine to itself because they had locking straps on them. Mm-hmm. But now, I've found a way to, like I said, haul the machines without needing to lock them down. You just drive it onto the trailer, and most of them stay perfectly stable, even up a full mountain climb. Unless you hit a tree at high speeds or you get air, the machines do not move on the trailers anymore. So I was able to take away the locking object thing, and now by doing that I was able to bring the tension straps back to the main component, causing it so the trees don't freak the frick out when they're in the grapple. They stay solid.
I hate the landscaping tool in this game. Come look at my road. I think it looks like crap.
It's alright.
Oh man, landscaping tool.
Wait, who gave that guy the ability to build roads? Delta, did you approve that?
Nope.
You have to get approval from Delta to build roads. He's the engineer.
Delta's just walking around.
That's his problem. He didn't hear it, so don't care.
Don't care, don't want it, don't matter.
Well, as long as you do them right, I don't really give a shit.
Jordan, you want to load them?
Sure. I don't think I have much to load. I think I just have this.
Yeah, I'll just put that like that.
Sure, perfect.
That's the only thing I can do.
That's alright.
Act like I'm a supervisor.
I like it. I'll take it.
I think it's really the rain causing this issue, man.
Shouldn't.
You have weather turned on?
What's that?
So he's got weather turned on.
Yeah, just rain. It's the only thing that really happens in this game. But it shouldn't be performance affecting whatsoever, because it's not even using particle system. It's just literally an overlay of droplets. Now, on the other hand, if you have a wood chipper going and it's shooting the little chips constantly, that kills performance. I know that for a fact. Been there, played with that. Had a lot of people asking to put weight back on the logs because they think they're too light, but I might play with that this weekend, see if that might be part of the next update. I'm not putting lots of weight. I'll put it maybe a little bit back in them if that's going to make a difference, but these handle pretty alright. They're a little sticky. That's the only thing. Like, they seem to stick to each other a little bit, and that could be weight related because they're so light. The friction point makes the lugs kind of more sticky than they normally would be. Well, that or Delta did something to them to make them sticky, but I don't know.
Your logs are sticky.
Some sap on them logs, but
Yeah, sap, that's it.
It must be Canadian maple syrup.
Yeah. Yeah, I covered all the logs in maple syrup. You guys are going to hate this.
Well, you know,
That's what we call it here.
So I might as well. When are the mods coming to concept? That's the most
tomorrow.
important question.
I told you last time, it's always tomorrow.
Definitely tomorrow.
If you check back tomorrow and they're not there, just wait another day. That's what I tell people.
Yeah.
When enough
There's
days
a
go
video
by,
where-
you'll either be dead or you'll realize they're not coming, and then that'll be the point.
He released a video on his channel to...
What? No, I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know either, man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
when?
I didn't watch it.
I don't know who
One
told you
number.
that, but they're a complete liar.
That's a lie. That's a
One
fake.
number.
All right, so that's cleaned up.
Are you loaded? Because I still see some logs on the
Oh,
ground.
you can go ahead if you want to. I didn't see the other ones. Where were they? Oh, over by the... I didn't see this pile by the
all right,
fuel
next to you.
trailer.
Okay, never mind. He sync.
It's all good. Oh, where's my buncher?
What
I
about
just
those?
tabbed to
Maybe
it.
you want to load those over here by the garage.
Oh, these ones here. TJ's out of wood. Hey, TJ, you want to load those? Give you an experience? Or is he... he's on... I think he's on smoke break or something. Okay, well, while you guys are doing that, I'm going to knock down some more trees here.
Question, Jordan. The
Hi.
straps on the logging trailer, is it possible to make it that like you can manually...
I'm trying to
unstrap
figure
them?
out why they don't. I think I'm missing something. I gotta go look at the original trailers and figure out why. Because you used to, like at the beginning, we used to be
Yeah,
able to,
the
and then they
beginning,
just
it was
stopped all of a
working
sudden.
fine. Yeah.
But I didn't think I changed anything on them. I must have changed something on them. Because the in-game ones, they still work, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I only use FDR
So
mods.
there's a
Oh, I don't
line
know.
of code called belt activation in the tension straps, which I noticed is not in mine, and I tried adding it back, and it said that the activation strap is missing. But I'm like, I have never, ever, ever had activation straps in the coding before. So maybe they changed it on an update or something. I gotta look at it. Because it felt like all of a sudden we just loaded them in one day and they just didn't work
Yeah,
anymore.
At the beginning it was fine, and then...
But tension
thought it was
straps,
like-
I've never edited the tension straps because there's not really much to edit on them. I mean, you can change the range of which they lock. You can change the width of the tension strap, which is really funny if you set it to like 1.0 because it makes this tension strap that looks like you just wrapped the load in saran wrap that was orange. It's pretty funny looking. I did it just for fun as a joke, and I'm like, oh my god, that looks horrible. Mummified my load.
Those grippers in XML.
Yeah, but I'm guessing, and I haven't looked at the in-game trailers in a long time, but I'm guessing they changed it so that there's an actual node that triggers the activation point for the logs. So I got to go look at that and add a node, I guess. That means I'll have to do it on everything that has straps. Actually, I might just do it on the log trailers because on
Well, I
the
mean,
forwarders,
everything
I don't
that
think it
has
really
straps.
matters.
Basically the log trailers, no?
Yeah, just the trailers. I'm not going to do it on the forwarders. Oh, I might do it on the low bed and the utility trailer as well. But
Oh, you should do the forwarders also.
well, the forwarders, you don't really hand strap those very much anyway. I mean, at least I definitely don't, but... I mean, in real life, you don't strap them at all, so...
But that is something that you're planning to fix, right?
What?
The
Which part?
straps on the trailers.
I'm thinking about it. I'm going to go look at it. I just haven't got around to it. Among any other things.
Like, yeah, why are you laughing, man?
Comedy.
Funny.
Just a simple question, bro.
Comedy gold.
Don't get your tits in a log, you'll be alright.
Tits in a lock. Now there's one I'm going to use. Don't get your tits in a lock. Alright.
It's all over now. He's got them in a lock, boy. They're all twisted, mangled,
Hey,
and
you got to
bruised.
pay good money for that in some places, okay? Doesn't come free, alright?
Hey.
Hey,
They're all twisted
hey.
up and bruised and knotted together.
Okay, now what are we gonna do? I don't
don't
want
know.
to. I don't want to bunch over here anymore. I feel like I've bunched this out in single player already. I don't need to do this more. I'm gonna drive up the road a bit. We need Delta in here to start laying down some buildings for infrastructure. We have placeables now. Delta.
How long will it be till I can get in? That's it, download the entire mod list from last
We
time.
have. We're at 24 minutes, so we have like 15-ish minutes left. So I don't know if it's worth it for you.
Probably not.
But next time, on The Price is Wrong.
Is it just Saturdays now?
For now, until I know what my plans are, but for now, Sundays are a very uncontrollable work day. Sometimes I work right away. Sometimes I don't work till late. Sometimes I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
We want weekdays.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, man, I'll be there all the time.
I might look at doing a weekday eventually, but right now doing even 3 episodes on a Saturday keeps me a week ahead all the time, so it's not so bad. But we'll look at it. I was gonna start doing projects where we actually have to like build. I was gonna build preset falling maps, like where you have a map outside of like the game with instructions on where we're gonna cut, pointing out areas and stuff, so that we have a little bit of a plan to follow. See how quick we can move on, and
Yeah,
I really wanted to build like a subdivision or something silly like that. That's why I thought
They're
Delta,
gonna-
you'd be good for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, you're an engineer.
So can you make like a script or something to where like you can like walk up to the trees and like paint like the red X? Is that
There
possible?
was a mod in 2017. I don't know if it ever carried over to 19 or not, but I don't.
It is in 19. It's the global add-on.
It's not a
Tree
problem
marker.
though.
I don't think it'll work on my trees though, because I have a different form of texturing on them, I think.
Yeah,
It doesn't work on
I-
trees.
Try it. If you do it in reset to the texture it already worked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I tried
The reason I
using
use the
global
different
marker
texturing
on
is just for like
that.
performance, because all my trees are a little bit. Well, that's why I'm able to put so many trees on here without it completely crashing, because I use a lower format texture than the in-game stuff. It still looks okay, but it's slightly less draw quality than the other ones. But unfortunately, because of using that, I don't think the paint mod works on that type of DDS file.
TJ, if you're not doing nothing, you might want to hop in that Timber Pro and start processing, because we're getting a pile.
It's the way to be.
You guys are talking about the tree marker. Yeah, what it does is when you spray on different textures, it just basically
Overlays it.
it just turns the tree to a regular texture.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I've noticed it kind of lightens the tree up.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's weird.
Not much, but it's noticeable. Then it's got the red X on it.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's the red X. There's white.
So it overrides the
and then
texture
there's
then
like a
entirely.
green.
Does
Yeah.
it taint it? Does it
Yeah.
change it into a totally different type of tree or what?
No, I think
No, there's still pines.
Oh, okay. But if you tried it on one of my like white trees, would it screw it up?
it doesn't work.
Oh, it just won't work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not everything's perfect, I guess, eh? That's my biggest annoyance for modding is just like, I know there's all kinds of other mods out there, and I try, if it's something easy I can incorporate that'll work with something that's popular, I will, but like a lot of the fuel mods and terrain mods and stuff, like the way they change the suspension of a piece of equipment, it's like I've spent so many hours making this frickin' suspension perfect for what we're doing and the in-game stuff. So when somebody adds on one of those extensions for either fuel or for suspension change or real dirt, it basically changes the suspension. It overrides what I've created. So then everybody's like, oh, I try to drive and then your machine just sits there spinning. And it's like, well, yeah, because the mod basically screws the suspension. It's like,
you can make everyone happy, right?
well, that's it, right? You try, but you can't. You'll never be. I've just accepted the fact that, you know what, you're always going to have about 20 to 30% of your fan base annoyed that something doesn't work the way they like it, and that's just the way it is. But I don't do it for. I do it in a way where I know it works well for what I'm doing, and then if other people want to experiment, by all means, but don't expect it to work.
Hey, FDR, I got an idea.
What's that?
I vote we just move everybody up here to the top of the mountain.
Yeah, we could do that too. So I do want to hit that big block.
Because we're up there. If you'll come up there, you'll see. I mean, we're up there.
Yeah, yeah. Is there a flat enough space? You created one, hey?
Yeah, I'm on the one.
Yeah, you can make a landing. Actually, that's what Rap's doing right now. I believe.
Perfect.
I mean, if you'll walk up there, you'll see it.
Sure.
What
I'll tab up there in a sec. I'm just gonna finish this one little strip here.
Yeah, I'm out of the skidder, and I'll wait for you to get up there, and then 'cause
Perfect.
we can bring a processor up there and process all this wood, and I'll just skid it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
miles Back down to civilization.
I'm just gonna cut this one last tree here. There we go. Throw it in there.
Why don't we start cutting towards the Easter egg? Show people where the Easter egg is.
Yeah, we could go that way too. I'm sure we will. We will kill that. Actually, I think what we're going to do, because I plan to do some stuff in single player on this map too, so I don't really want to go everywhere. I think what we'll do is we're going to go up that mountain and clean that out, because I really do want to go up there and take out that piece that it built up there, because I've never done it before. And after we clean that out up top, yeah, this whole piece up here, once we clean this out, I think we're just going to switch maps. Because we spent a lot of time on Legion already. We're several many episodes into it.
What's the next map you're planning?
I don't know. I have to look. Maybe autumn. We could do autumn.
We should win for the Mondogo.
Yeah, we could do Togo as well. It doesn't really matter. We can just decide as a group when we get there.
Oh, that's so good to be done with that.
Oh. I want to go Toggle.
It really takes to the road.
Yes, Toggle. I've got some really good pictures here I'm going to take of wrap or bunching.
Is it alright for me to grab the low boy and bring the link tail?
How dare you never? Just kidding. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'm doing it anyway. I want to
I think we end up cutting like 85% of Legion Hills.
Yeah, I believe it. You guys are crazy, so why wouldn't you? God, I love that machine. Some of these times, like, this game's got really weird lighting, but once in a while, when you hit the lighting just right, it sure looks good. Chances of hitting that lighting are slim to none usually, but
Which mountain are y'all moving up on top of?
I am just taking crap tons of screenshots of you because you're so pretty.
That's definitely not good.
I have taken one earlier.
Take out listening to the comments. Like, what the heck?
Just nothing but good times.
Take a look at the road.
Nothing but good times. This is the angle for good lighting right here.
The one thing I know how to use is the landscaping tool.
Yeah, I love that too. I just wish they had that on
Uh-oh.
17. I was playing the inlet.
Felt that one. Alright, I'm going to actually end this episode here.